Hello, my name is Jose Ibarra Virgen and I'm the LASA Youth Coordinator. I will be presenting the part one on the survey webinar training for the Youth Count. Youth Count Overview. What is a Youth Count? The Youth Count was coordinated by LASA since 2007. The Greater Los Angeles Youth Count is part of the largest homeless county count in the country and helps to provide an estimate of how many unaccompanied minors under the age of 18 and transition age youth ages 18 to 24 are experiencing homelessness on any given night throughout the Los Angeles continuum of care. Why is there a youth count? Understanding the size and scope of youth homelessness helps us to end youth homelessness. Since homelessness youth often hide in plain sight, a dedicated youth count helps ensure young people are represented in our estimates of those who are experiencing homelessness in our communities. Data collected from the youth count directly impacts funding and resources for homeless youth services and also serves as a powerful advocacy tool. The youth count is divided into two schedules. Agencies will be able to conduct surveys starting January 23rd through January 31st. In addition, each SPA is conducting a Blitz Day, which entails volunteers, partners, and staff coming together and conducting surveys on their identified dates. For Friday, January 27th, SPAs 1, 2, and 4 will be having their Blitz Days. On Monday, January 30th, SPA 7, and finally on Tuesday, January 31st, SPAs 3, 5, 6, and 8. All Blitz Days are scheduled to start at 9 a.m. We will conduct a brief refresher training. Following that, deployment site coordinators will assign teams and maps which areas you will survey. You will then deploy with your team to conduct surveys. Teams should arrive back to their deployment sites between 3 and 4 p.m. All volunteers will be provided a sample script as part of their resource package to help you when approaching a youth. Please feel free to tailor it as you are surveying youth. When approaching and asking youth, try not to hold your clipboard in front of yourself when first interacting with a person. Try to appear natural and comfortable, and try not to perform survey in wide open space. Some questions may be too personal, and we do not want the youth to feel uncomfortable with the questions. Additionally, engage with the youth being surveyed. Be respectful and remain aware that you might be infringing on personal space. And always remember to be safe. If a youth seems nervous, listen to them and try to determine why they're nervous. You can share a little bit about yourself if you could help them to open up. You can also use a privacy statement to convince someone to take a survey if they say no at first. Lastly, make good eye contact, smile, and treat it more like a conversation than a formal interview. The do's. Do wear a LASA vest t-shirt when out surveying. We also want to avoid wearing colors that trigger gang activity, so please consult with your deployment site coordinator to determine what colors should not be worn. Do listen actively and respectfully without judgment. Do treat people with respect and the places you're surveying as your own home. Do keep your team leaders and deployment site coordinators' numbers on hand. Do stay within eyesight of your teammates. Do stay aware of your surroundings. Trust your judgment. If you feel uncomfortable, get yourself and your team out of the situation. If you feel unsafe with the respondent, thank them and tell them their survey is complete. Do follow all pedestrian, driving, and parking laws. That means no parking in red zones or no jaywalking. Last, if you feel you're in danger, call 911. Do not take things personally. Do not take risks. Do not enter abandoned buildings, dead alleys, or other spaces that are difficult to exit. Do not take pictures of people or of the places they're sleeping in. Do not run if a dog chases you. And do not chase a person if your survey's device is taken. Last, do not give people any money or extra incentives, but do give them resource cards. Next steps. Congratulations, you just finished the first part of the Youth Counts survey webinar. Next, you will view a webinar on how to administer the survey. Thank you for your assistance and support with LASA's 2017 Youth Count.